According to studies conducted by professionals in creative fields, research shows that 8 in 10 people feel that unlocking creativity is critical to economic growth. 2/3 of respondents feel that creativity is valuable, but only 1 in 4 feel that they are living up to their creative potential. More than half of those surveyed feel that creativity is being stifled by their education system. 71% of college-educated professionals believe that creativity should be taught and fostered like math and science are. So with all of this research, why is it that creativity is still being suppressed in the education system?
Our education system consists of primary, secondary and third level education. The Constitution requires children to attend education from the ages of 6 to 16 or for 3 years of second level education. Outside of this, parents may decide to send their children to preschool from the age of 4. This is not required by law and such establishments are most likely privately owned. The curriculum for Ireland's primary and post-primary schools is determined by the Minister of Education and Skills, who is advised by the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment. The curriculum sets out not only what is to be taught, but how learning in the particular subject area is to be assessed.
Which is the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment. They recognise 11 subjects as being essential for the primary education, and it's also highlighted by Asher for childcare, and they only concentrate on about 4 of these because Irish, Spanish or German and English all go under 1, and that takes up the majority of the day. Maths is 1, and in any school as well they're like, we need to get maths, Irish and English done today, and if that takes all day, so be it.
Primary schools include state-funded schools, special schools and private primary schools. 97% of primary schools that are state-funded are under the control of the Church, which under Irish law allows schools to consider religion as a main factor in the admission of students with the priority of being Catholic children. The current curriculum for primary school students are divided under languages: Irish and English, mathematics, social, environmental and scientific education, arts education, physical education and social, personal and health education. According to the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, all primary schools are required by the Department of Education and Skills to administer standardised tests for all students in 2nd, 4th and 6th classes on an annual basis, and many schools opt to administer these standardised tests to other class groups, with the exception of infant classes, and is unreliable for children to study at an early stage. Some or all discretionary curriculum time for literacy and numeracy activities, thus removing time from children's art studies. In primary school, no exams or focus is put on art subjects, and there is a prioritisation of STEM subjects. The art subjects tend to be considered discretionary time. Minister Bruton and Minister Madigan launched Creative Schools earlier this year, an initiative that encourages the arts and creativity. Up to 150 schools across the country are expected to participate in the pilot. All schools receive a further range of support such as teacher training and a once-off grant of €2,000. Speaking at the launch, Minister Madigan said that the initiative will enable them to explore potential impact of the arts and creativity on school life. Minister Bruton said creativity and flexibility are vital skills for any young person to have in a modern society. The arts challenge a person to think differently and be inventive in finding solutions to problems. That is why participation in the arts is ideal for equipping young people with the ability to be inventive, critical and adaptable. He added, developing the creativity of children and young people enables them to achieve their full potential and grow as well-rounded individuals.
Do you agree or disagree with the statement that schools kill creativity?
I do, to an extent. I think what a lot of people don't take into consideration is that people can be creative with maths and science as well, but in the traditional sense of creativity with making art, I think that is definitely maybe not killed but put on the backbone. There is art in school, but that's pretty much it for the whole creative side of it. There's not much focus on, say, video editing or video recording. There's not much focus on other ways to show your creativity.
Primary level, a lot of children get half an hour on a Friday as a treat, and that is the creativity module done for the week. Also, a lot of schools now count PE as being the creative section of the week, so that's meant to be 2 hours every week alone, not as something instead of. Even in 5 to 6 year olds before they're going into junior infants as well, they're doing the junior infants books and they're doing the senior infants books from January on. So not only is it completely annihilated in the primary sector, even first level, which is ECCE, it's just completely gone because the creche wants to be, the best creche to send your child to, and that's put above the child actually experiencing things and having the chance to express themselves.
I feel like, especially in secondary school, for myself anyways, there was a lot of focus on maths, science, business, the whole kind of academic side of it. Even if you were doing art for your Leaving Cert, there was the whole art history aspect of it as well. So it's more so focused on the academic side of it, of things, more so just kind of get the points, get the college. And even so, I think in choosing your colleges and all that in school, it's mainly focused on getting a good job that will pay well, that will get you like set up for the future. That's not really kind of like go and get out and create what you want to do, because like that might not make you money. It's kind of the focus is on to get a good academic structure, to get the good points in the Leaving Cert, and just to continue on with a good job that will get you good money.
So it's just like a traditional thing, really, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel that if you aim to study in a practical or hands-on course, then your main subjects for the Leaving Cert should consist of the same?
I think your Leaving Cert should definitely reflect what you want to do. I think it's Leaving Cert applied. You actually have the opportunity to study childcare as one of the modules, and I know home ec touches on it slightly, but I feel like, history, geography, knowing about volcanoes has not helped me with this course at all. Chemistry and physics, not at all. I think it should be way more incorporated into what you want to do. As well as that, the person is going to be more motivated to come in and get the 600 points if they could get the 600 points from doing stuff that is related to the course they want to do.